Hope you're doing well. Here in South Georgia, it's been a hot summer. The summer's kind of winding down. We're approaching fall very quickly. Leaves kind of starting to fall a little bit. It might just be the wind here though. But school started back, and I've watched my kids. We finally kind of it's been about 3 weeks of school. We're in our routine. It took us a little while getting out of the routine over summer, but our kids are in the routine. They're getting used to getting up early in the morning, getting their breakfast, getting dressed, taking their vitamins, brushing their teeth, and getting out of the door. Used to doing homework, used to, all of these things. But I kind of watched my kids this year. It hit a little different. My daughter, it's her first year of kindergarten. So she's going to the big school where her brother goes. And I kind of watched her face a little anxiety this year because it's a big deal. It's a big school. She's got teachers. She asked her mother, "Who's my teacher going to be? Do you know my teacher?" Because she's nervous. She's going to meet teachers that she's never met before. She's going to be in a classroom with strangers, kids. She don't know their names. She don't know if they're going to like her, if they're going to be nice to her, be mean to her. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of anxiety. And then to come home in the evening and they still have to, do homework, and it's new for her. My son's kind of used to it, but he still faced his own anxiety. He asked his mother several days before school started, "Do you know who my teachers are going to be? I hope I get this teacher. I hope I don't get this teacher." And, it all worked out great for him. But there was a lot of unknowns that he had to face as a 9-year-old. And my daughter, as a 5-year-old, a lot of unknowns that they have to face. But man, kids are just so they're full of courage and they're resilient. They face things, that a lot of times us as adults would be afraid of. We did it as kids, but when we don't have to do it anymore, we become afraid to do the same things we ask our kids to do. Think about this in the career that you're in. If you're in sales and you're listening to this and you're part of our team, you have to talk to strangers every single day. You have no idea who you're talking to. You don't know what you're going to get on the other end of the phone or on the other side of the door, but you ask your kids to do the same thing every day. So we just need to have the courage that they have and do the things that they do and just face the music. Our kids are in a routine. They have to be at school at the same time every single day. Let's just do the same thing. Make your first call at the same time every single day. Man, I've wore this system out. I've talked to you about it over and over in these videos, but it's so very important. If you want to be successful, make that first call at 9 o'clock. Listen, my kids have to be at school way before 9. I don't even have to make my first call until 9. So, do the things you ask your kids to do. I've heard people say, "Well, when I get home, that's my time. I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to unwind. I'm going to do the things I need to do." You know what? Your kids do homework. My son has homework almost every evening. I ask him to go to school all day long, and then I ask him to sit at his table and do his homework, do the assignments, the things he needs to do. You're going to have to do the same thing. Hold yourself to the same level that we hold our kids to. You're going to have, if you want to be successful in this business or any other business, you're going to have to work more than just 9 to 5. You're going to have to work more than just 40 and no more. You're going to have to do whatever it takes. It may take you working all day long, going home, doing the things you need to do, spending time with your family, putting the kids up, and then going to your office or going to your room and spend 3 or 4 more times sending emails, recruiting, the things you need to do. I still do that 20 plus years in this business, and I still spend 3-4 hours sometimes in the evening working. My partners do the same thing. Our managers do the same thing because we want more out of life than most people do. So we have to expect more out of ourselves. 9 to 5 is for people that have a job, a job, just over broke. We are doing whatever it takes to do the same thing we ask our kids to do. If, we don't shut it down when we pick them up or when the bus drops them off. If we have to do 2 hours of math homework, we're going to do it until we get it. That's a whatever it takes mentality. Do it until you get it. Do it until you get there. And then we're going to keep doing it because we always want to grow higher and higher. So do the same thing we ask our kids to do. See, there's something about the learning experience after we get out of high school and after we get out of college We quit learning things. We quit reading books. We quit doing homework. We quit talking to strangers. We quit meeting new people. We quit putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations. Why do we do that? Think of how much we mature from first grade to the 12th grade and through college, how much we learn and how much we absorb, how much we grow. You know, you may not physically grow anymore. You may not get any taller. Some of us keep getting wider, but we don't get any taller. You may not physically grow, but we should never quit mentally growing. We should never quit stretching ourselves. We should never quit setting goals. We should never quit reading and learning and doing homework and things that we need to do. You know, even the Bible says that we need to be more like little children, have the faith of a child, be teachable, learn new things, be willing to work and willing to grow, willing to talk to strangers, willing to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, willing to meet new people every single day. Do the things you kids do. Learn from the children, just like the Bible says, and we'll get what we need to in life. Thank you.